Up next, the Mavericks taking on the Spurs. For the Dallas Mavericks, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it all back together and get things on track with a win. Spurs Mavs is next, right after this. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at San Antonio, here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. And of course there's Dallas, 6.5 games back.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt. All
right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. We've got Devin Vassell. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jetty Osman. Then it's Terry Rozier, and it's Money in at the 5 down low. And for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Daniel Gafford is out there with Banchero, and it's Exum in at the 3. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
At the line for the Spurs, Gonzalez, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
And Gonzalez gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The open shot, Doncic. The wide open shot is on the money.
Now, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Pass to Gonzalez. There's the double with Doncic. Back to Rozier. Vassell outside. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Gonzalez. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Gafford with a screen on Rozier. Doncic passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Here's Gonzalez. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Exum, stolen by Rozier. In transition, here they come. Here's Gonzalez, and San Antonio again with a bucket.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Doncic with it, now guarded by Rozier. Doncic passes to Gafford. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Doncic is doubled. Here's Exum. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Hits a three-pointer.
Comfortable beyond the arc from anywhere on the floor. Tim Hardaway. Jr. is pure from three.
And here in the first. Approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Gonzalez. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
To the inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Gonzalez, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Vassell. From deep, here's Doncic. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. For San Antonio, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7. Gonzalez. Soft touch off the glass. Gonzalez has got 18.
8 for 8. He's on an absolute tear.
Pass to Gafford. Doncic against Rozier. Doncic, good. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Clint Capella.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
First free throw is good. Well, now that we're into the thick of things here this season, Grant, we start to get a clear picture of how these teams are going to look this season.
Yeah, B.A., this is where it really all starts to come into focus. Off-season trades have either paid off or fizzled, and squads have had time to bond and really get stronger.
Champagny, he's checked in for Osman. It's both from the stripe. Back in 2020, you were in the Orlando bubble doors, called the NBA Finals. What was that experience like?
It was the most unusual circumstance I've ever been put in the game of basketball. I hate the idea that people call it the, quote, bubble title. Please know that that was grueling to have been away from your family for several months at a time in the most unusual of circumstances. But here's what I know unequivocally. I hope we never go back.
Capella, he's checked in for San Antonio. Sohan comes in for Victor Wembanyama. Here's Hardaway. San Antonio with a rebound. Last time they met in San Antonio.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Vassell against Hardaway. Doncic on the wing. And there's the lob. San Antonio leading. Rozier outside. Back to Vassell. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Pass to Hardaway. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And the Spurs with some changes. Victor Oladipo's checked in for Vassell, and it's Jones in for Rozier. Here's Hardaway. 14 points for him last game against Houston. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game. Banchero outside. Here's Exum. No good on the three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Capella with it. Now Doncic defending. Oladipo against Banchero. Oladipo, shot's good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Exum passes to Gafford. Here's Exum. Here's Doncic. It doesn't go for him. Doncic has gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Oladipo.
The ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
How about the leaping ability of Dante Exum? Terrific instincts on that one.
And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
Oh, wow.
Get out the way, Greg!
Come on.
Get out the way! And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now Hardaway. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Oh, rejected by Oladipo.
Wow, the athleticism we talk about with Victor Oladipo. Send it back.
And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And the Spurs with some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Clint Capella. Osman comes in for Champagny. And Branham subbed in for Oladipo. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Leading by 12. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Yeah, just his first year in the league, but Wembanyama showing he's comfortable getting a little fancy with it.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Jones. Pass to Lively. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Doncic passes to Lively. Can't hit that one. Good D by Wembanyama. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. And now it's time to look at the players in this rookie class who are shooting the ball the best so far this season. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
And looking at those numbers, how can you not be excited about this guy's future? For a rookie in this league, he's scoring the ball at an efficient clip already.
Bowl, he's checked in for San Antonio. John Wall comes in for Jones. Doncic finds Banchero. Dallas, no good that time either. On offense, here is San Antonio. It's a 16-point game. Wembanyama, and the layup is good. Wembanyama's got 6.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Lively. Now here's Washington. That 3's off the mark. Wembanyama with it. He had 31 in the win against Chicago. Yep, that one's good. Give him 8 points now.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Here's Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And Banchero gets it to go.
When you have the dribble drive game of Paolo Banchero, you've got to be able to balance that with your range shooting. Knocks down the 3 there.
Victor Wembanyama again. And the Spurs lead by 21.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Banchero in the post. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Jones, he's checked in for Banchero.
Number 55, Derek
Outside, Green. No good from outside.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Green for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Here's Wembanyama. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
He's off on the first.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And the second free throw is good. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Spurs out in front, delivering the blowout. Second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
So on the floor for the Spurs, we've got Bol, and it's Money in at the center position. Outside, Green knocks down the triple. Green's got 6.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Gonzalez, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And here is Green. Pass to Lively. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Washington. And the Mavericks, another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Gonzalez. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Mavericks are hoping they have what it takes to bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy, and Luka Doncic said, quote, "That's everything. I want to win the championship here. It's our goal every season. It's a lot of work, and there are so many great teams in the league. Anybody can beat you at this point. You have to really be ready." B.A.?
Yeah, good stuff there, Allie. Thank you. Branham passes to Gonzalez. Over Green. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Looking to end this cold spell. And it's Doncic missing.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Gonzalez. Lays it up and banks it in. Gonzalez has got 26.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 18. Looking ahead to their next one, playing at Phoenix. They'll match up against the Suns, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Dallas has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Here's Gonzalez. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gonzalez has got 30.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Jones from outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Branham. Here's Gonzalez. Battles through traffic and lays it in. 32 points in the game for him.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Doncic with it. Checked by Wall. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And there's the whistle. Foul on the San Antonio Spurs. And some were saying with the rise of the 3-ball, everyone is playing the same. You feel there are enough different styles, Doris?
You know what, B.A., I know how much emphasis is placed on spreading the floor in the three-point shot, but here's what I believe ultimately. This game is as fun or perhaps more fun than it's ever been for me personally, and it has everything to do with the skill of the players. The shooting, the best it's ever been. The skill level, the highest it's ever been. So I love the game in its current standing. Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Jones. Doncic hits them both. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Gafford grabs the miss.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of... ways to finish.
And now let's check out some of the point guards who have been lighting up the scoreboard. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
Yeah, you know, he really gives the opposing teams fits. I just love the confidence he plays with night in and night out.
You know, that is the key with him. With that offensive versatility that he has, he can play the role of floor general, distribute the basketball, keep the offense flowing. But when he needs to break down,
first one falls for him. And the Spurs making a change here. Rozier's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yep, count it.
that's the thing about Rozier, guys. He is fearless. He's willing to take on contact from anybody.
Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Hardaway against Vassell. And here's Doncic outside. Sohan with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Rozier outside. Basket counts. Rozier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Rozier not a guy to get rattled under aggressive pressure. That's a nice finish.
Doncic outside. Gafford with a screen on Rozier. From deep, here's Doncic. Here's Gafford. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Here's Rozier. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
How about that triple drive move from Terry Rozier? That handle is tight, folks.
Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Doncic is doubled. Washington right side. Rozier against Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2. Free throws. That one on Capella.
This guy's such a tough cover. Doncic generates so much offense in so many ways.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
A different look for Dallas. Paolo Banchero comes in for Washington, and Exum subbed in for Green. Osman, he's checked in for San Antonio. Good on the second one. Here's Vassell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. He takes it in. Good D by Hardaway. The Mavericks have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Here's Banchero. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Rozier. Good on the 13-footer. Rozier's got 8 points here in the quarter.
This guy is just such an impressive scorer. Terry Rozier, 3 levels. The mid-range is on point.
Gafford finds Doncic. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Gafford.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Here's Rozier. That one is off. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Hardaway against Vassell. Offensive rebound. And Carroll from close range.
Wow, what a play by Banchero. That's about want to right there. Gets after the offensive glass.
Here's Rozier. An easy 2 on the layup. Rozier's got 10 points in the game.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
To the middle. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
My Doris, from your perspective, did Ben Carroll live up to rookie year expectations?
I don't think there's any doubt about it, B.A. First overall selection, there's obviously a lot of weight on his shoulders. He showed quickly that he has the size, the strength, and the skill set to be successful on a nightly basis in the NBA. And honestly, B.A., there's still so much growth there to come.
On the attack, Rozier.
Once Rozier is in the lane, this guy's so effective at finding his way to the cup.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. 15-point game. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Capella. Bol comes in for Sohan. Victor Oladipo's checked in for Vassell. And it's Jones in for Rozier. Pass to Exum. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sinks that one from the post. Wembanyama's got 17.
Yeah, the control from Wemby. I mean, this guy is unreal.
Ben Carroll outside. High arcing shot. Paolo sinks the tricky floater.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Now here's Jones. Defense is right there. Wembanyama down low. He's guarded by Gafford. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Trailing by 17. Left side, Hardaway. Puts up a 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
1:21 left in the first half. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gafford. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Wembanyama, one shot.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Dallas has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Exum passes to Gafford. From 7 feet away, and it's Dallas scoring again.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Pass to Bull. Wembanyama with it. Over Gafford. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Bull. Wembanyama's got 26.
And look at the soft touch. The rookie, Wembanyama, has really gotten this dialed in.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home, and that's a one-game homestand for the club.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Banchero against Wembanyama. 3 on the clock. With a step back, and he hits the jumper. Banchero's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, this is just excellent work in the mid-range, and you see how comfortable Paolo is taking those opportunities.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Spurs out in front. They lead by 18. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Spurs head coach Greg Popovich. Coach, how do you get this team playing so efficiently at the offensive end?
I beg my butt off constantly. It's embarrassing.
At least the begging's paying off, though. Good luck in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA. Both of you guys were traded a few times in your career.
I wasn't traded. I was abandoned.
How so, big fella?
Don't worry about it.
And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the Spurs.
Well, you look at their game plan tonight, it's obvious. Get the ball inside and go to work. And so far, it's been working very well for them.
Listen, the way they're playing now, if they stay disciplined, this game could be over in the third quarter.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. It's an 18-point game. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Banchero out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Exum in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And Gonzalez gets it to go.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Pass to Exum. On the take. Kicks it to Doncic. Out to the right wing. From behind the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And he probably thought he was going to bury it. that one.
Here's Gonzalez. Up and in on the layup. Gonzalez has got 36 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
To the wing, right side. And it's Bull with the foul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. For three, Hardaway.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Gonzalez. And he comes up with a bucket. Gonzalez has got 38 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy. They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys. So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?"
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie. And Gonzalez gets it to go.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Doncic is doubled. Here's Exum. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Oladipo. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Gonzalez gets it to go.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Oladipo against Hardaway. Pass to Exum. Banchero the screen. Launches it. Exum's shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. And down it goes. 2 points. Gonzalez has got 46.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Deflected. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And Dallas calls time here. Spurs with some changes. Sohan's checked in for Bull. Vassell comes. In for Oladipo, and it's John Wall in for Jones. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Outside Hardaway. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Now here's Banchero. He's got 9. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Gonzalez. There's the drop. Good. He hits again.
Well, he's been firing on all cylinders, and the defense just helpless to keep up.
And this gives him the third most 50-point games in league history. That's some elite company.
Yeah, sitting between Jordan and Kobe. And when those are your peers, you're doing all right.
Well, it's hard to question the size Dante Exum brings to the point guard position. He's...
Oh, my goodness!
Good night.
Cocked it back and fired it home.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And he's going for the lob. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
You look at Doncic. He's in third in voting. It looks like he's going to earn a spot in the three-point contest.
And he's going to be dangerous. 100% he could win it in what should be an absolutely loaded field.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. He's checked in for San Antonio. Osman comes in for Champagny. A look at the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. Moving the rock with ease. Second, Luka Doncic.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
Banchero's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Capella finds Wall. Doncic pulls down the board.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Pass to Hardaway. Three-pointer. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Hardaway's gone 2 of 4 from distance. Here's Wall. And he makes it on the layup.
Listen, we are talking about one of the strongest and most physical players at his position. John Wall, give me a little contact, no problem.
Banchero passes to Doncic. Three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Pass to Wall. Takes it inside. The Mavericks pull it in. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. And Wall comes to help. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist from Banchero. Gafford's got 6 here in the quarter. Wall against Hardaway. Here's Osman. Here's Wall. Count it.
Now that's taking it to the teeth of the defense. Wall is in attack mode.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. And Washington powers it through.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine. I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night. but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Doncic, no good.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And the shot goes down.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Vassell. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Osman. Now here's Wall. And there's the drive. And the big finish by Wall.
Yeah, this is one of the top athletes in the league. Wall showing his lateral and vertical mobility.
Vassell comes with a double. Back to Hardaway. Washington, a screen on Vassell. 4 on the clock. For 3, Hardaway. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Osman. Back to Wall. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Boy, Luka has decided he wants to become a more complete defensive player. How about choice on the pipes?
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
16 feet out. Wall, no good. Mavericks shooting the rock well at 46%. Now here's Doncic. Tightly guarded. Banchero outside. The 3 from Washington. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Wall on the take. It's rebounded by Dallas. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Doncic. Back to Banchero. The 3 from Washington. The rebound by Osman. San Antonio shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Here's Wall. And there it is for him. Wall's got 8 points.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Out to the right wing. Now Hardaway. He has 6. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway's got 4 assists now tonight. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wall. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Doncic with it. From downtown, and the three-pointer goes. He's got 17, and so the San Antonio Spurs building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our state. State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got Victor Wembanyama, Jetty Osman out there with Bol. Then it's Terry Rozier, and it's Branham in at shooting guard.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Here's Doncic, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Wembanyama with it. Green picks him up. The baseline J. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And it's Washington missing.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Well, you got to say, Doris, in the last few years, we've seen fantastic MVP races in the league.
What we have seen, BA, is several players, not one or two, but several players, play at an MVP level in multiple seasons. And to me, that adds intrigue to the end of the season. The race has really gone up to the final couple weeks of the season. Just high-level basketball, and you love that it's that competitive.
And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Lively, covered by Wembanyama. Here's Doncic, and he's going. Going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Terry Rozier picks one up.
The understated part of Luka Doncic's game, his strength. He is going to draw contact and usually make it.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for San Antonio.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
That one's off. And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Champagnie, he's checked in for Osman. And he sinks the second. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup is good off the glass. Wembanyama's got 8 points in the quarter.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Good on the bucket.
This guy's so confident with his motion. Tim Hardaway Jr. looking unconscious.
The Spurs have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. The baseline J is on the way. That one rolls around and rims out. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got 5 rebounds in the game. Well, San Antonio's shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Good work there as it goes. Wembanyama's got 38 points.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Dallas shooting the ball at 48% so far. Now here's Hardaway. Not a lot of room. Fires from deep. He drops it from range.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, BA, that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
The Spurs have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Victor Wembanyama again. Wembanyama's got 42 in the game.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Pass to Doncic. Launches a 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Driving inside. And the basket is good. Wembanyama's got 44.
With how big and powerful Wembanyama is, showing how delicate he can be with that teardrop.
Doncic, no good.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Wembanyama down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wembanyama's got 46.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Doncic with the jam.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
And for San Antonio, they're shooting 76%. You don't see this often. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Wembanyama's got 48.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside. That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. He's checked in for Dallas. Banchero comes in for Washington. And it's San Antonio's ball. Going inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
With it, he brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And Carroll with a screen on Jones. And there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his first foul. And then deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft. Grant, you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, BA, I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL. So that's huge.
From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 8 points here in the quarter.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
And it's in there.
Assistant, Champagne.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hardaway. Fires the 3. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Gonzalez. And got it! Another basket! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Banchero outside. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 27 points.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here's Gonzalez. And it's good. He hits another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Doncic. Kleba, screen on Jones. And they call an illegal screen here. And this season, new post-tracking technology introduced 12 cameras following the action with more fidelity than ever, Doris.
Well, Big Brother is clearly watching BA. I guess it's called the Hawkeye system, and it has a chance to enhance analytics, to create visuals, and even someday perhaps help officiate the game. Boy, it's a brave new world out there.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You see, to me, guys, for Tim Hardaway Jr., there's still another level for him to reach. He has proven that he can be a big-time scorer. To me now, it's about consistency and doing it night after night after night.
And he makes a first. Oladipo's checked in for Branham. Hardaway hits them both. And here's Jones. Here's Gonzalez. Over Kleba. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Exum's shot is off. And San Antonio has possession. Here's Gonzalez. And he gets the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Kleba, screen on Jones.
2 minutes remaining.
From 10 feet away. Tipped. Here's Gonzalez. Oh, another one falls.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. The ball's knocked loose. And he drives in. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Outside Hardaway. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hardaway's got 21.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs. Oh, wow. Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Doncic is doubled. Pass to Banchero. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Sohan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Gonzalez. Yep, that one goes.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
To BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Kleba, right side, takes the 3. Banchero, no good. Here's Gonzalez, guarded by Banchero. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic, good.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Banchero. Here's Exum. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.